Hey drummers, hope you're well. Right, super quick tip for beginners. Shout out to channel member Greg, who was playing around with this today. This is a really quite brutally simple idea for coming up with drum fills, but it basically always works. And if you really need a fill, this will do it. Take whatever drum beat you're playing, right? Let's think about a straight eights or basic rock type of beat, like we'll often play on the drums. A rock, pop, R&B type of beat. One of these. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So take the pulse that you're playing on the hi-hat or the ride and play that around the kit. Makes a brilliant 1-bar fill. Great place to start. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and here comes the drum fill. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Get the idea? So nice and simple. You don't have to play snare drum, high tom, mid tom, floor tom if you don't want to. You can mix it up. As long as you've got that many notes and it has that time to it and that feel to it, it's going to work. So the creative element can start by just moving that into some different positions. Here comes the drum fill. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and here it comes. So again, I'm just taking the pulse from the hi-hat and I'm just playing it around the kit throughout 1 bar. It works with different types of grooves. Say that you were playing a triplet feel or 12/8 feel. Triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. What am I going to play for a drum fill? People say, well, same thing. Take that pulse that you're playing on the hi-hat, move it around the kit. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3, here comes the drum fill. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet. Here comes the drum fill. And another drum fill. You see how now I'm, again, moving around the kit in some different ways. You can just have some fun with this. If someone's starting off on the drums, just take a 1 bar and play that pulse. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, however you're counting it. Or cucumber, whatever, however you're doing it. Take that 1 bar's worth of what you were playing on the hi-hat or the ride and just play it around the kit. Again, it's brutally simple. Is it the most nuanced, sophisticated thing of all time? No. Will it work? Yes. So get you up and running with fills. Let's think of a 16th note groove now. Imagine you were playing and a 2 and a 3 and a 40 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... I've got to play a drum fill. What am I going to do? People say, well, if you've been watching the video up to this point, you'll know what to do. Take this pulse, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a play it around the kit. Here comes the drum fill. And 2 and here comes the drum fill. Another drum fill. And yet another. Now, can you see with these fills, I'm still just going 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. The cool thing about the 16th note feel here with 2 hands up on the hi-hat is I'm not even breaking the flow of the rhythm or the sticking, am I? I'm just going 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 on the groove, and on the fill, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and it's the same thing, right? So very simple tip for beginners, but I just think it's a dynamite tip. If you're at that point where you think, I can play a drum groove, but I'm just not confident going into a fill, take the pulse that you're playing on your groove, on the hi-hat or the ride, play it around the drum kit. You can do it in this example here, in this first case, we've done it all throughout 1 bar. So we've gone 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, for example, in the 16th. As you get more familiar with it, you can start your drum fill at different points, but that's not what this video is about. You can start it later, beat 3 or beat 4. Perhaps I'll do another version of this sort of simple video, but with 3 starting on different beats. But you can do that. But that's the basic idea. When you get into things like shuffles, it gets a bit more tricky. But with basic grooves that you're playing at the beginning, straight 8s feel, triplet feel, 12/8 feel, 16th notes like we've discussed here. Again, is it the most sophisticated drum fill in the world? No, but it works, it grooves, it fits, it flows, it sounds good. It will be in time. What more do you want when you're starting off? Shout out to Greg. Thanks for watching as always. What I'll do is on the channel members page as always, I'll put a couple of examples for each type of beat of like basic fills that do this. If you really do need something to just to play along to in the first case, you can hit and practice along version. You can hit play, groove along with those. And a lot of people tell me they find that useful. Shout out to Greg. See you soon. Drum fill. Drum fill. Let's go for a 12/8 feel. And drum fill, here we go. Triplet, 2 triplet, and drum fill, here we go. 16th.